हेलो हेलो। सच्ची में? हाँ, तू बघायलास बाबा? हेलो, 1 मिनट रुको। वेट अ सेकेंड। तो कुछ बात मत कर, मैं करता हूँ तेरे को। हेलो, हाँ बोल। तू क्या कर रहा है अभी? तो फिर अरीना डोज खेलना है बाद में, तब तक मैं मेरा वार्म अप कर लेता हूँ। तू अरीना खेल रहा है ना? ना तो लीव कर और आ। और मैं अकेला कर, तो फिर तेरे को क्या करना? नो। क्यों? ठीक है, कर ट्रैश कैन। अरे मजाक कर रहा हूँ, चल बाय। हेलो, हाँ ठीक है। अरीना अरीना मत लगा, सॉरी डुओस लगा। तो पता है मैंने आज और कल एक ये बनाया फुल मेरा लिस्ट अरीना सोलोज वार्म अप वगैरह के लिए। नहीं, तूने वीडियो देखा या नहीं? सच सच बोल। मैं नहीं बन रहा तेरा डुओ, तू कुछ नहीं बोल। यार on this, what do you call that? हाँ तू हेडफोन्स है ना पूछ रहा हूँ ओ ये तेरा मैप है और नहीं जा रहा मैं बीएचई तूने बीएचई लगाया है आज हम दोनों उधर ही प्रैक्टिस करते हैं गुड्डू गुड्डू Yeah, that's better only. Wait, where did we spawn? ये क्या है? ये क्यों लगाया? क्यों लगाया? लीव कर इधर और इधर ब्लू लिवर है ये अच्छा है मैं ब्लू लिवर ले रहा हूँ ब्लू लिवर ओह शिट आई जस्ट किल्ड अ मच्छर लेट्स गो डेंगू का ये नहीं डेंगू का नहीं है ये डेंगू का नहीं है ये मैंने हाथ पे इंस्टेंट किल कर दिया नहीं रे बाबा मेरे को 10-20 मिनट्स रीबिल्ड करने दे और बिल्ड रीसेट मत कर मैं पूछ रहा हूँ 10 मिनट्स रे बाबा बस बाबा तक खराब करना पड़ते तो खुद ना कर देना हेलो ए बाबा ए मेरे भाई को अमता बावला कमलेश नहीं बोला था हाँ भाई तुझे पता है जाइवन का एक फ्रेंड है यंग एडेलॉन वाइटी ठीक है उसे वो क्रिएटिव वैसे ही मिला था और भाई वो कितना ओपी कंट्रोलर पे खेलता है इफ यू हिट मी अ सिंगल बुलेट आई लीव याद रख हाँ शीट मैं खुद को मतलब वो प्रैक्टिस के लिए मार रहा हूँ तेरे को नहीं मारने वाला मैं मेरा वार्म अप एटलीस्ट 1 घंटे का है तो तेरे को बहुत बोर होने वाला है मेरा वार्म अप एटलीस्ट 1 घंटे का है 1 घंटा वार्म अप करना है हाँ है ना मेरा फ्री बिल्ड होने के बाद मैं एडिट कोर्स करूंगा एडिट कोर्स के बाद मैं शॉटगन फिर मैं भी जाने वाला हूँ तब मेरे को प्लूटो को नहलाना है अबे यार नहीं तू भाई मजा तू 1 घंटे से खेल रहा है मैं अभी जस्ट आया हूँ और मेरे को वो हेल्प नहीं करता तब तक खेलना डोंट किल मी काय करायलास अरे यार ये मैप मेरे को अच्छा नहीं लगता रे मेरे को बहुत अजीब वाइब देता है इसलिए मैं लीव कर रहा हूँ ये वैसे भी मेरा फ्री बिल्डिंग हो गया तू बीएचई लगाता है तेरा फ्री बिल्डिंग कर मैं अभी एडिट कोर्स फिर शॉटगन एम कोर्स फिर पीस कंट्रोल मैप फिर तेरे से बिल्ड बैटल और बॉक्स ये मेरे को फुल वार्म अप मैं क्या तो दूसरी जगह यार मैप लगा। ठीक है बाय। हेलो हेलो तू मेरे डिस्कॉर्ड पे आ फिर आई डोंट केयर। ट्रैश कैन कहीं का पागल बच्चा टट्टी। हाँ हेलो कहाँ है कहाँ है जेवना। ठीक है दे आए कहाँ है क्या टट्टी खाना है यार। मेरे घर पे बहुत अजीब खाना है। टिंडा कहीं का ईथन क्यों ईथन को ये कर रहा है वो आने ही नहीं वाला ऐसे लग रहा है कभी। ए 767 मेरे लगा लाइट
समय
तू मी एफएन वर है ये तू ओ इथन है ऑनलाइन इसलिए तूने भेजा क्या तेरे बेस्ट फ्रेंड इथन को। ओ इत्या जॉइन
हो जा
या ब्रो इथन फर्स्ट ना बिफोर यू वार्म अप माइडिया तूने भी नहीं किया रे यार कि यार ये माइडिया इज लिटरली सो ट्रैश। मैंने माइडिया तू वीडियो देख ना रे वो शांति से। अरे पर तू फिर हमारे साथ रिवर्स मत खेल ठीक है। अरे पर उसके टिप्स अच्छे हैं मैंने लिटरली बडेल मैं सोलोस को थोड़ी ना बोल रहा हूँ ट्रियोस का बोल रहा हूँ। ट्रैश क्या है जॉर्ज खेलना आता है लीवर फर्क नहीं पड़ता। तू मत खेल रहे हमारे साथ तू सिर्फ ट्रैश कैन बोलता रहता है। निकल कॉल से इथन I'm calling you personally.
one second I just wanted to tell both of you see when we are playing trios now when someone does a mistake now like
in that see I'm telling my dad to see that but he has given mentality tips also in there but my dad doesn't want to see that only and he just blames.
Yeah I'm just gonna tell you like if someone does a mistake now just don't blame it on people. Say okay it's all a mistake fine.
Yeah
it's not
but
like it's not like I'll take an example like Keith you did such a bad job I need to play some balls and like that not like that. You're saying all of us did a bad job. That's
okay
yes that's better for mentality otherwise all our mentalities will be bad.
Hey Maida I mean Ethan you watch that video na please.
Okay
and if it doesn't give you any tips na I'll not post any video over here I bet. I mean I'm not joking.
Just 1 second.
Good.
You want a face reveal? Which I've already done.
Wait. Yes.
Ready?
Heal this foot hand. Nice. Good. Okay, yeah. We don't want eyes reveal, bro. Face reveal. Why are you giving eyes reveal?
Run. Face reveal. You can't see my face. That's my face. Come on.
Okay, your face is a shadow. Nice. Good.
Well.
Okay, Maija, look at his face. Look at his.
Stop. Come on.
Maija, I saw it. Maija, bro. He just went and boxed it. He didn't even see that. Maija, you should have seen it.
But you know, I got the same the earbuds Keith has. Bluetooth ones. The same one.
Imagine.
Imagine. Bluetooth bank. You got millions of
Wait, what? Bro, yeah. Bro, this edit course is getting hard. What is this edit course? It's so hard. Okay. My dad deleted that Marshall Midnight ka account only.
This is 159 come.
Come on.
कैसे देना तो माहिती समज भाजी पण बदलली भाजी बदलली
हे यार 1 मिनट रुक रे Wanna see me how I did?
What's up guys, Javin here, bringing you another video. As you full boxed and take that person out as a team. Anytime you get somebody full boxed, tell your teammates and then wait for them to get there and then you can all shoot them at once. If it's not possible for your teammates to get there in time, then make sure you set up a good right-hand peek so that you don't die and take a 50-50. Because the most important thing is that you stay alive in trios. If your whole trio stays alive, then, you know, you win the fight. Let's say you're on low ground and the enemy team is not dropping from high ground to try to take shots on you. What you can do is either dip from the fight because it's not going anywhere, or you can have one player on your trio try to sneak around to get a beam on the team on high ground. This is going to give you an upper hand and an opportunity to pressure back and maybe even take high ground from them. But if they're just sitting on high ground and you're sitting on low ground and nothing's happening, then you might want to get out of there because you don't want to be stuck in a fight for 10 minutes of the game. If at any point in a fight you're weak, run for your life. The most important thing in trios is that you get the first knock in a fight to get the upper hand. Once you get that knock, you should have a free win in that fight. Just stick together and push the last two as a team. If it's a 3v2, there's no excuse to getting knocked, you know, or getting split from your trio. You need to stick together because that's a free dub. If one of your teammates does get knocked, you should try to throw them into a safe place and res if possible. If you can't res, at least you got them to a safe place where they can't get shook down and finished. If you lose a team member in a fight, the other team is going to pressure hard and try to get you split. So do your best to stick together or just dip from the fight as a duo. If you get knocked in late game, say it's by a sniper or a triple spray or something, you need to instantly res. Have one player expand, the other player grabs the downed body, and then once you get to a safe place, one player holds, the other revives. If you ever watch pros play, they know exactly what to do when one of their teammates gets knocked. They expand out like 5 boxes instantly and just like make themselves super secure, and then one person starts holding and the other reses. It's so fast and so efficient. That's what you need to do, because you don't want to lose a teammate. If you have all 3 teammates, even if one is weak, like your chances of survival are so much higher. So now let's talk a little bit about rotations. In trios, positioning is insanely important. If you're the team rotating into second, third, fourth zones really late, you're most likely going to get held in storm or storm fought and die. Try to get the loot that you need, the necessary loot, and rotate early. Get good positioning early in the game. That's the best thing you can do for your team. Even if you have
Yeah.
less
We need to
kills
play
than you
aggressive,
want, just get a refresh in late game with a harpoon or by wiping a trio. In trios, you have
And
3
my
sets
dear,
of mats, so you'll be chilling if you don't
from now
all
you are
have
the
max
supporter.
materials. Just get good positioning and
You
work with what you
need to
got.
carry a lot of
Playing
kills and you need to
consistent
stand
is
in between me
most
and
important.
Keith.
Aim
I mean,
for
why
those
was I
placement
Keith?
points and
Me
get your
and
kills
Ethan.
off spawn and
Yeah, I
in
was
late game,
thinking
just
that
like in
you-
scrims. You gotta keep in mind that like in the first round of FNCS, so many teams qualify for the second round
Ethan.
that you just need a few pop-off games. You don't
Do
need
you
to
want to
have
become
like
the supporter
10
or
good
what?
games and like a really good W key game. If you just play consistent, you'll make it. And never lose hope if you fall behind in the tournament, because 1 or 2 pop-off games is all you need, and you'll be right back in it. In late
Yeah,
game, the
that's
IGL should try to
Because
identify
Ethan,
dead
my
side of
dad has
zone,
a like
or the
good
side
sniper
with the
aim,
least amount
so he
of
can be
players.
sniper.
In moving zones, this could be the front side of zone, left or right side, low ground or mid ground, but the IGL just needs to scan the area and try to see where the least amount of players are.
I know, Re
Because if you
Baba.
get
I've
caught
seen
up
that
where
video. I've noted
every
it
single
down.
team is, it's gonna be so hectic.
Bro,
But
you
if
know,
you get
for
to
1
dead side of
minute,
zone,
just for the 1
it's
minute of the
literally
video,
going to feel
it
like
took
you're in
one
a
full
dead
page.
lobby. Like you could be in a Storm Surge endgame, but if you're on dead side of zone, it'll feel like there's barely any teams. That's how much of a difference dead side makes. The hard part is identifying dead side of zone though. If you struggle with this, you should check out Arab, because he makes a lot of good tutorials about how to find dead side, whether it be
No, I don't.
the early zones like 2nd, 3rd, 4th, or in moving zones. He has tutorials on all that and really good IGL tutorials, so
Yeah.
go check that out. As an IGL, your whole mission is to get good positioning. So let your teammates do the
that's
fragging
rugby game.
and
Who
focus
thought about
only
the-
on
this, Re Baba?
tunneling and positioning yourself.
The rotations?
Try to
Who thought
stay
about the
towards the
rotation?
front side of zone. If you keep your tunnel on the front side of zone, you'll most likely be chilling.
Okay,
But once you
No.
fall behind zone, like your team is probably gonna get split. Anytime you're on the backside of zone, it gets so chaotic that it's hard to stick together. So stay ahead. It's your job as IGL to keep your team in a good spot in zone. That should be your only focus. And I know me, as I've been trying to learn IGLing, it's always so tempting to look for kills. Like you'll see something free and you want to shoot at it, but you just need to stay focused on staying ahead more than anything else. If you see something that's free, tell your teammates and you can triple spray it for a second, but your main focus is staying ahead. Be sure to tell your teammates when you're low on mats. Tell them when you need refreshes. If you get split, you all need to be communicating about where to meet. Like say one player is further ahead than the rest of you, you should be communicating to get to that player that's on the front side of zone. You know, regroup on Jiven, stuff like that. Now, if you're a fragger or a supporter in late game, the supporter's job is to be at everybody's beck and call. So if you're a supporter, you want to stay in between the IGL and the fragger. If the fragger sees a fragging opportunity, he's going to call you over and you're going to work together to get that kill. But if IGL needs help in the front, supporter's going to be right there ready to help. 2 strategies that work really well for getting refreshes in late game are 1, doing my dual piece control strategy, where one player piece controls and then gets somebody full boxed, and then you edit on them and shoot them as a team. So the supporter and fragger can work on that together to get refreshes. Another thing you can do is spray at an enemy's wall together, and then someone with low ping can grab that wall and then edit through, and you apply pressure in that way. One person spraying the wall, the others grabbing the walls and editing through, trying to piece control the enemies on the other side. Those are 2 really good ways to get refreshes in late game. And another quick one is just trying to cut people off
My dad's
on their
becoming
rotates.
better now.
Say you see a team tunneling ahead.
Why
Try to
is that
slip a
Ethan
cone in their
speaking,
box and maybe
bro?
grab a wall,
Yeah,
and then
yeah,
you can
I know.
edit on them and attack them as a trio.
You're not speaking,
You can
what
also
do
try to
you
get
mean?
ahead of a trio's tunnel and then spray
Yeah, now
back
you
at
can,
them.
but like you're
If
already
there's 3 people spraying down somebody's tunnel, then they're gonna feel so much pressure and be in shambles after
Yeah,
that.
which headphone is he
The last
using?
thing to note is that high ground is obviously super OP in trios,
Why?
so do whatever you can to grief high ground. If there's a team up there, they are in the biggest advantage, so if you have an opportunity to
Arey, bro,
snipe someone on
that's
high ground,
Coach,
do it. And if
his
you get
name.
that snipe,
It's
take high
just
ground
his
from them.
name.
If you get a big refresh
And
on
my
low
dad,
ground and
young,
you have really good
young
mats,
guy
it might be time to
that
push
kid
for
is
high
on
ground.
control and he's getting
It's obviously all situational, but just keep in mind, high ground is key, and don't forget to look at high ground often. If you see an opportunity to go for it, and do whatever you can to hold it. If you are on high ground, you need to
No,
be
I
spraying
don't
at the
know.
team
What
that's
does he
second
use?
to high ground.
Hello, hello.
The team
Now-
that's
now
closest
is
to
it
high
better?
ground.
Yeah.
Spray at that team as a trio.
did you do?
And then
Which headphones
pressure
are you
them until
using?
they drop.
No, I was
If you feel
using a
you
different
need
one
some
because
extra
my
tips, go check out
other one
Ken
is
B's 100 pro
kind of
tips to
long
master
ideas.
trios in Fortnite. Thanks for watching. If this video helped you out, be sure to like and subscribe.
One second.
Mine is done, so you can come and.
Why is that done?
I'm telling you, I did the edit course and my own routine. Now my edits are become better. No, re Baba, Ethan is not there.
Yeah, I can come.
But
Because-
Ethan, you're not in the party, na?
Okay.
You come in the party, then we'll do it.
Okay.
Maja still streaming?